morning, everybody. How y'all doing, man? This is Robert with Guitar Journeys. So sorry I haven't been live very much lately. I tell you, man, time gets away from you, and I found that like certain things happen in life. It kind of makes me not feel like going live, and then next thing you know, weeks went by, 2 weeks. It's something else, man. But what I'm going to try to do, everybody, because I'm always needing to get some hours on my YouTube so I can get monetized eventually. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do like a half an hour every day, and see if that doesn't add up some hours. What I'd like to do is invite everybody into my life, and I'm going to show you like my house, my wife, my kid, my dog. He's kind of like a kid. He's a pain in the ass, so he's kind of like a kid. Then you guys just kind of get to know me and get to know our family, and kind of like a TV show. I do watch myself on TV. I like to see what I look like on TV. But yeah, kind of like a one of those programs that you see, like the fat bitch, the fat bitches. What do they call that? I don't even remember what they call that anymore. But anyways, so here's a little look around my house. I will show you what it looks like. I really did like this house when we looked at it because I grew up in a house a couple hours away from here that had an unfinished basement. And I don't know, this house that didn't have a finished basement, I'll show you around a little bit. Okay, so it's an unfinished basement, and yeah, man, I already showed you guys I got a couple of fish in here. I really do need to clean that up a little bit. I put this toilet in right here, and my next main project that I want to do in this house is redo these water pipes up here. They are jacked up. Somebody has put this crap together with these shark bites. And then there's other pieces up here that's got corrosion on them. And I just really need to, I think it would take me a couple of days, probably. Wow, I never noticed how crooked that thing is. That's weird. If you notice, like a lot of the wood in here, if you see up at the top, a lot of this wood is burnt. So I don't know what happened, man. It's not burnt from having a fire in here. I think what they did is they used wood from a house that burnt. Back in, they built this house back in the 40s. Hey, what's going on, man? From Denmark. Oh my God, that's cool, brother. That's really cool. You guys probably really like the Americans right now, huh? After dumbass saying all that crap about taking over Greenland. I wish somebody would come over here and shoot this guy. Get him out of his misery. That's just how I feel, man. That's all the political I'm going to get, okay? I don't want to get political on people because then they'll come over here and burn my house down. But yeah, this is my guitar room over here. And I'm always working on it. I always got, adding stuff. But here's some guitars over here that I hardly ever use. I keep saying that I'm going to restring this Martin. I got 12s on it, man. They kill your fingers to try to play it. This Fender acoustic right here is the first guitar I bought. It's a really super, super cheap guitar. It's a Japanese made Fender acoustic with no electrics. I paid $125 for it, but it was a great starter guitar. This is an Epiphone that I bought at a pawn shop. I believe I gave $70 for the guitar. And then I bought this, there's a little amplifier, Behringer amplifier over here. I got the pair together at a pawn shop one day. I think I gave the guy, I think it was like around 100 and, I don't know, 100 and something. This is my workbench where I, you know, work on my guitars and whatever else I'm building. This is my office area where I have my all my office stuff, and this over here is a collection of. Can you guys see everything? Okay, this is a collection of stuff that I had when I was a kid. Okay, check this out. This is the oldest. You see that little toy up there? Yeah, you can see him. There you go. That's the oldest thing I have from my childhood. I'm assuming around 2 or 3 years old when I got that. It's in perfect mint condition, except for I had a dog that got a hold of it one day and started chewing on it. So, but yeah, man, it's just all kinds of stuff from my childhood up here. This thing right here where you take your boots off, my dad made that. I was probably like around 12 or 13 years old. My dad made that. It's really the only thing I have from my dad. This here is a little plaque that says like when I bought that guitar that I was showing you. So it says this is the little receipt that lady wrote out for me that day when I bought that guitar. So it's pretty cool, man. It shows you like what day I got my first guitar, and yeah, that's pretty cool, man. This here is that's a plane ticket from the first time I ever flew, however you want to say it. This over here is let's see if you guys can see it. Make sure I'm showing it to you. That is it's a Visa card, for, a time that I played. So it's actually the first time I ever got any money for playing my guitar. So, yeah, man. Man, it ended up being like the place where that guy gave me that. I don't know, man. The guy started trying to take advantage of me. It was a guy at a nursing home, and, well, the nursing home was about probably, the nursing home was about 70 miles from where we live, around there. And it takes a little time to load everything up and drive over there and then play for about an hour and a half and then load everything up and drive it home, unload it. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. For anybody that's never done it, it's a lot of work. And he had me going down there like a couple of times a month, and he wouldn't take no. When I told him no, I didn't want to go, and I wasn't charging nobody nothing. But when I told him no, I didn't want to go, he talked me into going, and then he wouldn't communicate with me through email. And I'm telling everybody, when you want to communicate with me, email me. That's how I want you to communicate with me. I don't want you to call me. I don't want you to text me. I mean, you can text me, that's fine, but don't call me. You know, I don't answer my phone very often, and I don't really like talking to people too much on the phone. So I told him, just send me an email, man, when you want to talk to me. And he wouldn't do it. So anyways, I sent him an email one time telling him that I wanted to cancel the show that I had coming up, So I didn't feel like going down there again. Was just down there like 2 weeks prior, and I said I don't want to go. Right now I'm busy. I got stuff I'm doing, and he didn't respond to me on the email, and I said, well, whatever. I don't want to go down there anyways. And then the day of the show, he called me up and he said, "Are you like outside, or are you around the corner, or where are you at?" I said, "No, I'm at home." And he said, "What the? You got a show planned today? A show scheduled today at our facility?" And I told him, I sent you an email. Okay, if you checked your email like I told you, you'd find that email that I sent you explaining to you that I wanted to cancel the show because I had stuff that I was doing. So anyways, he got mad, and I haven't heard from him since. So, and I'm not really too upset about that because I didn't really want to go anymore. Let me see what we got here. Copyright music now. I am surprised what happened to not playing copyright music. What happened, man? What's going on, buddy? What happened to playing copyright music? Did something happen that I didn't know about? My favorite guitar that I have, I'd have to say it's my Stratocaster. Definitely a Fender guy for right now. Although, I will say, I would like to get a Gibson Gold Top. But this is my Stratocaster right here. And I bought this in, I think, 2015. I'm not really for sure what year it was made. And for those, if this looks like I'm left-handed, I'm not. I'm right-handed. But because of the camera, it makes it look like that. Hey, thanks, man. The pickups that are in here are the pickups that came with the guitar, and they're called Fat 50s. I've done some work on the guitar. I've taken it apart a few times. Let me see. I'm trying to get... This is weird trying to do that, man. As you can see, let me see, get it up here a little higher. As you can see, it only has... Damn it! It's really hard to do that, man. Okay, there you go. It only has 2 knobs on it, and most Strats have 3. Well, I have a real big problem with getting used to that knob being there right here. Every time I'd be like playing, my finger would hit that knob and either turn it all the way off or all the way up. And I did that a couple of times, and it just, I don't know, man, I could not get used to that knob being there. I think that I'd be okay now, but I don't know. I don't know. I want to build a guitar myself. I want to get a body. I want to ship it to a guy. There's a company, I think they're in Texas. Not sure about that, but I'd have to look them up again. But they will paint the body of the guitar however you want it painted. And here's let me finish saying what I'm going to say, and then I'll tell you how I feel about the tone knob. This company will paint the guitar, the body, however you want it painted. And I would like to have the body painted with a red metal flake. I want to make a guitar kind of based around Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, is my idea. So I want to get the body painted in a red metal flake, kind of to, like the slippers. And then I'm thinking about getting a rosewood neck. I think that would look better than just the plain I don't know what you'd call this here, man, but I think the rosewood neck would look better with the red. You know, it's got a darker color. And then I'd get it like a red. I think it's aluminum. Let me think about that. It's a, oh no, it's not aluminum. Well, it might be aluminum, but it's called red chrome, and I'd like to have that. And then I'm gonna put in just like the best stuff that I can find, man. Like the best pickups. I want to put in a deal down on the bottom. It's in a distortion knob. It makes this bottom knob, the tone knob, it makes it like when you turn it on, it makes it have distortion. And yeah, man, so it's just something I would like to do. I don't know if I'll ever get it done. You know, you get these ideas in your head, but you never do it. Oh yeah. Well, I would just say like whatever red matches Dorothy's slippers. But yeah, like just some kind of red. Um, like I say, I don't know if I'll do it or not. It's an idea, so one of these days maybe I will do it. Yeah, man, you bet. Yeah, you know, it's just an idea, it's just a dream. Right now, I'm kind of wanting a gold top. I've been wanting a gold top for a long time, and so I'm kind of on that right now. In my mind, what I'd like to do is when I'm traveling somewhere, go to a pawn shop or a guitar shop and find a used one that's in a good. I wouldn't buy it if it's not in a good condition, but find one that's in a good condition. One that's kind of an older guitar, maybe like from, oh, I don't know, man. If you got one that's in the 70s, you'd be paying out the ass. I know that. But even if it was like from the 80s or maybe even the 90s, as long as it's a American-made Gibson Gold Top, um, everyone's doing that P90. Yeah, everybody's. I see that a lot on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I see a lot of people have those guitars. I do, but you know, the Gold Top has meaning. It was the first Les Paul they brought out. I mean, when they came out with the Les Paul, that's what they came out with, was the Gold Top. So it's more the like the meaning behind it than it is anything else. I mean, I could just get just a regular Les Paul and just be happy with that. But the Gold Top, because it was the first thing the first Les Paul they came out with, to me, it's special. So, you know, that's just me, man. That's just me. I figured I'd like to have at least one Gibson. I do like to play some rock every now and then. Um, hey, what's going on? Music Man. Yeah, all right. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. So, I kind of lost what I was saying, but anyways, man, I wanted to show you guys something real quick because I showed it the last time I was live, but I remember you guys being in here. I made this here because I'm a set-down guitar player. I'm old and fat, and I got a bad back, but so first of all, can you guys see this pretty good? First of all, I made this box right here. Okay, and it lifts up. It's got a lid on it. It's got some hinges. Okay, the idea behind this box right here was I could put my pedals here, and I put my feet over here, and it elevates your leg. It's just more comfortable for me when I'm sitting in a chair if my legs are up a little higher. I'm gonna try to make it to where you guys can see this okay. All right, so then I got too many pedals and it wasn't working out too good, so I needed a pedal board. And then I tried to set the pedal board on here, but it actually took up the whole spot, and I had about this much room right here. Can you see my hand? Let me see. It's hard to do this, man. I added just a little bit of room anyways for my feet. So I built this thing over here. And I call it my pedal board cradle. I'm gonna come on the other side and I'll show you what it looks like on the other side. I'm not 100% done with it yet. I need to take and sand it, wet sand it. I need to wet sand it and then put some more polyurethane on it. But it works out real nice, man. I can sit here with my feet on the box that I made, and then my pedal board is over there, and I get to my pedals real good. And you know, a lot of times when I'm playing, I reach down in there, you know, and make adjustments to the pedals. So it's nice like that, man. Let me see what you got here. You like the Blues Driver, huh? Yeah, when I bought the Blues Driver, I said I'm gonna spend a little extra money and I'm gonna get the good one. But I tell you, the pedal that made the biggest difference is the Ibanez Tube Screamer. That one made the biggest difference. When I hooked up the Tube Screamer, all of my other pedals came to life. They were dead, man, before I got the Tube Screamer. I couldn't get shit out of that Blues Driver. No matter how high I cranked it up or how low I had it. And I just couldn't get crap out of it, man. I thought, wow, this thing doesn't work worth a shit. But when I hooked up that Tube Screamer, that made a big, big, big difference. I'm gonna show you guys something else too. You know, pedal boards, they don't come with an off and on switch. You have to unplug them every time you get done. So I put in this thing right here. See it? It's a switch for my pedal board. Now it's gonna make a bunch of noise because I turned the amp on both of them. Hear that? But yeah, man, I just bought this on Amazon. It's about 2 feet long. It's got an off and on switch. It's heavy duty too, man. That way I don't have to unplug my pedal board every time because what happened is I had it hooked up to a power strip, right? And then I just flipped the power strip off and on. But the problem with that is if I had something charging, it couldn't charge because I had everything off. So, and then I'd say, well, I'm gonna let that stuff charge for a little bit, and then I'll come back down and I'll unplug it. And then what happened, I'd come down like the next morning, I'd say, shit, man, I left that power board on all night. I don't want to do that. It's got a Fender power supply. So every pedal gets the right amount of power. And it made a huge difference too, adding that thing. It made a really big. Yes, sir, there's a compressor on there. I watch videos, you know, like YouTube videos. And then I was saying like what is like the best pedal, you know? What all pedals do you need on a pedal board? And several people said that you really should have a compressor on there. This is my this is my fuzz face. I'm working on that. I've been working on that for a while. I want to make a video of it, but I want it to be like really good when I do it. So I've been working on it for a while. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun to play around with. I absolutely love my guitars. Um, whenever I start talking about guitars and playing and equipment and all that good stuff, I get so excited, man. I get like too carried away. I know I look on the people's faces and they're like, oh shit, I think I overdone it, man. But you're not getting there. You're already there. All right, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I tried playing it a few times at my shows at the nursing home, you know, without the distortion, just like with regular, just and then play it. And it's really hard to play without making a mistake. Damn it. I got to text my wife, man. She's on her lunch break. It is so different, man, when you're out, you know, in the public and you're trying to play. It's so different than playing at your house. So different. Um, the simplest thing that you play. I'm glad you brought that up, man. We're going to talk about that. But the simplest things that you play at home, you know, that you play every day, you play it at home and you play it just fine, everything's cool, right? You go out in public and you start trying to do that shit, man, and you screw it up every time. You're like, damn. Okay, let's talk wah pedal, man. Let's talk some wah pedals, cause that's next. Okay, that's next. Um, so I gotta, and I want you guys to know me and know how I do things. All right. Um, I have a charge account at Sweetwater, and I have a charge account at Guitar Center. With the, you know, I mean, I can charge a lot of stuff if I want to. But I don't like to charge too much at once. I like to keep it down $500, $600 range. When it gets up, you know, to that, I say, okay, let's just chill out for a while. Uh, let's wait until we get it down to about 200 or 300. Then we'll get some more stuff. Okay, so yeah, you know the deal, man. When you get in front of people, it's totally different, totally different. So I I do a lot of research when I buy something. I don't care. I don't care if someone else uses it or not. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say names, but I'm talking about famous people. That don't matter to me. If we'll just throw this out. If Eric Clapton or if Stevie Ray Vaughan used a piece of equipment or some strings or you know the gauge of strings or the brand of strings or you know a certain pedal, I don't care. It don't matter to me, right? It doesn't matter. I like to look and see what they're using, but my decisions are based on me. They're not based on what they do. You know, I make my decisions on my research. So, anyways, have you ever heard of a guy, and he was pretty much an unknown, but he was one of the best guitar players. Let me think. I can't think of his name right now. Damn it. Mick Ronson. That's his name. Have you ever heard of that guy? I'm gonna give you a little clue. He played for David Bowie. Have you ever heard of him? Mick Ronson. Nope. Yeah, you're Danish. Well, I think that this guy, David Bowie was not from America, I don't think. Okay, so this is I think it's made by Dunlop. All right, can you check it out? Can you see it pretty good? I'll try to get it up there where you can see it. It's really hard to do that, man. You can look it up, though. Look it up like, damn it, I can't really get it. Can't really get it up there where you can see it. It's really hard to show something like that. Look it up. Look it up. Just Google, or even go to like YouTube and look. There's a bunch of videos on this pedal. So here's the story. Okay, Mick Ronson played with David Bowie. He had his own, like he did his own thing too. He had an old wah pedal that he used. Well, when he passed away, I don't remember the name of the guy that ended up with the pedal, but somebody that is in the music business ended up with Mick Ronson's wah pedal. All right. Well, this guy said that he had a bunch of wah pedals, several of them, and he wanted to use a wah pedal for a recording that he was doing. And he went through all the pedals that he had, and that one had the best sound. So, after he made the recording with the pedal, he said, you know what? This pedal is too good for it not to be shared. This needs to be shared with people. It's too good. And so he went to Dunlop, and he said, I really think that if you guys could make a pedal that sounded like this, it would sell good, and it's be a good thing. So Dunlop went to work on it, and it took him 4 tries to get it right. And they'd bring it to him, and he'd play it, and he'd say, no, it's almost there, but it's not quite there, and they worked on it for a while. He said that, let me turn this off real quick. He said that it took him 4 times to get it right. But they got it right. It's exactly, it sounds exactly like the original. So, yeah. Yeah, man, it's a cool looking pedal, right? I'm a blues guy. I just like blues music. I do like rock and roll music too. I like playing the blues. It just feels good, man. You get that feeling in your soul that just feels good. But yeah, it's a little pricey pedal, but my way of thinking is I'm not a pedal collector. Okay, when I buy a pedal, I want to buy that pedal one time. If I buy a wah pedal, I want to buy one of them. I don't want to buy 3 or 4 of them. I mean, that's just not me, man. I pick out what I want, and that's for life, right? And I mean, you see a lot of these people that play guitars, and they have 20 guitars, and they have 100 pedals. I don't know about that, honestly. I think they're more like in the collection business than the playing business. Um, you want a blues driver, right? It's famous. It's been around forever. Get the good one. You're good you're good forever. Same with the when I bought my reverb and my delay. I went out, man. I spent the money, you know. I got the really nice one the first time. Um, it's just how I do things, man. I like to get the good stuff the first time, and then you don't have to get it again. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what happens, man. Um, when you get to be my age, I don't care if you know, man. I'm 63, right? I don't care. I mean, I am what I am, right? I'm Popeye. I am what I am. Okay, but when you get to be 63, you learn. Hey, don't buy the cheap crap, man, because you're gonna have to buy it again. All right. So just spend the extra money, get what you want, do your research. With Google and YouTube, man, you can research everything like over and over and over. You can watch every video on every piece of equipment, and then you just make a decision. You say, okay, everybody has their own wah pedal. Not literally everybody, but a lot of them, right? There's a Jimi Hendrix wah pedal. There's a Buddy Guy wah pedal. There's an Eric Clapton wah pedal. They're all made by Dunlop, most of them. I mean, I think all the Crybabies are made from Dunlop. That's kind of like their signature thing. But do your research, man. Spend the extra money. Get what you want. You're charging it anyways, right? Ka-ching. Charge it up, brother. Oh, I went past my half an hour, man. So you're from like Denmark. Have you ever heard of a guy named Gary Moore? He's been around forever, man. I mean, he started playing when he was about 10 years old. I think I watched a video on him last night about his life. When he was 11 years old, he started playing in bands. I mean, I guess back in those days, you didn't have to be very good, right? I mean, how good could you be in 1 year? So Gary Moore was from the UK, I do believe. Everybody knows Gary Moore over here. All right, cool, man, cool. Still got the blues. Yep. I was thinking about trying to learn that song, and then after I listened to it 2 or 3 times, I said, I don't know, man. It's one of those things like you learn it, then you got to play it all the time, and I'm already kind of over it just after hearing it 3 or 4 times. I don't think that, all right, playing like the beginning of it, like the main riff of the song, I don't think that would be too hard to learn. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna work on it now. I might later. I like to find like little riffs and then work on them for a while. I was working on this for a while. I messed that up. Uh-oh. I work on that every now and then. I work on this sometimes. That's a little harder than it looked. me tell you something else that I did. And it's gonna, I think what I'm gonna do, okay, let me explain what happened. Um, you know, it's illegal to place there. Yeah. Yeah, man. I seen that on Wayne's World. So I looked that up, right? Because I heard that too. Like you're not supposed to play Stairway to Heaven, and a lot of guitar shops don't want you doing that, right? So it's not really a thing, man. It's 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 like a myth, right? Guitar stores, they don't give a crap if you come in and play Stairway to Heaven or not. Um, it's from Wayne's World, right? The movie. Was that the name of the movie? Wayne's World? I think it was. But that's kind of where that came from. That in that movie they had he was in a guitar store and there was a sign that said you couldn't play Stairway to Heaven. But it's not a real thing, man. Okay, so check it out. I still experiment with strings. You know, I've tried several different brands. Right now, I'm using well, these here I think these are Alexas. Okay, I'm kind of burned out with the Alexa strings right now. They're kind of on the expensive side, and they keep coming apart. Like where they have this is like, you know, the I don't know how you would describe that, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Your bass strings, they keep coming like unraveled right here. They'll come apart. They'll make like a separation where you're fretting it, and I'm not really liking that shit too much, man. It's doing it on my acoustic. So anyways, I'm trying these strings, and you might want to try these. You might want to look them up and give them a try. They're Labella. So they claim that they're the oldest string maker. 10s on yours. So I have had 10s on here, and I think that came with 10s. But I've been experimenting with the 9s. Well, I just put these strings on here about maybe a month ago, and I was over here the other day going crazy, man, doing some bends on the high E, and that string broke. It broke right here. It broke right down here on the bridge. It just snapped. So, I said, okay, I sure the hell ain't gonna put all, new strings just for one string. And I started digging through some of my old strings to see, like, what I had in my drawer, and I found a set of 9s. I had an extra G string, so I put the G string on the high E. You ain't breaking that thing, man. I'll tell you right now, you could bend the hell out of that, and you ain't breaking it. But that 9, that high E on the 9, it wouldn't take it. But what I'm gonna try to do, yeah, man, yeah, tunes up real good. Tunes up real good, man. Hear it? It tunes up just like the original E string. But what I'm gonna do, because this B string, see, that B string will take a lot of torture. Watch it break now that I'm telling you this. I think what I'm gonna do, and I've been looking around. I'm trying to find where I can order these Labella strings, and they do sell them separate. I can't find a place that I really know, that I've done business with before. I like to do business with places that I've done business already, and I know that, you know, they're legitimate, and that I'm going to get my product without having to pay a crap load of shipping. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to add 2 B strings. I want to stick with the 9s. I like the 9s, man. And I like the way they fret. I like the 9s. It's just that the smaller strings aren't strong enough. So I'm gonna try to go G, B, and B, right? It feels a little weird, but not bad. You know, something I noticed though, it makes a bigger sound. When you have that real tiny string down there, the high E on the 9s, they don't want to make like, you don't get no volume out of them. Your bigger strings make more of a volume because they're making more of a vibration. It's not harder. It's a little harder to bend, but it's weird though, man. Because the G string and the B string together, they make a really nice sound. With having that bigger sound on the E string, it makes the B sound kind of bluesy. When what I'm thinking about doing, I haven't taken the time to do it, what I'm thinking about is going on to and I'm sure they have it, right? I'm going to go on to the actual Labella website and contact somebody. If they don't have a place on there where you can order strings, I'm going to contact somebody and see if they can send me some strings. But what I'm going to do is order about 3, I don't know, man, maybe like 6. Okay, let's say 6. 6 of the G, 6 of the B. And then I'll kind of experiment a little bit. I think that if I had 2 B strings, it would sound nice, and the high E wouldn't break as easy. So, yeah, I've been working on this here, man. Do you recognize this song? They're just regular. They're just regular strings. They're not coded. Not that I can tell. They're not. But if you look on the Labella, you know, do some research, check it out. They claim to be the oldest and the oldest string manufacturer in the world. And I'm gonna shut this down for a minute, man. My dog is running circles upstairs, and if I don't go up there and let him out, he'll shit on the floor. I don't like picking up dog shit, man. Give me just a second, man. Give me a second. We'll leave everything else on. Let's see, what do we got here? What are your you're playing sounds familiar. It's Smoke on the Water, man. It is Smoke on the Water. Uh, when I play something, I mean, well, I'll play everyone else's music, right? I don't know anybody that's over here writing music. But I like it to be close to the original as I can get it. Then I put my own spin on it. But I looked it up, man, and I watched Deep Purple play it. That's definitely how they play it. They play it up at the top, and the way that most people learn "Smoke on the Water" isn't the way that isn't the original way to play it. But I watched Deep Purple play it, and I watched some other people on YouTube play it, and yeah, I play along with the music. And what I do, have you ever used the Moises app? Come on, Frankie. I gotta let my dog outside. Come on, bud. Let's go. Frankie, come here. Frankie's getting old, man. He don't want to do what, come on, come here. You don't want to do what you tell him to do no more. All right, get out of here. Go do your thing, man. Check out the Moises app, man. It's really cool. A lot of people, I mean, it's a practice app. That's what it is. It's to practice. And I had a text message. I thought it was my wife, and it was from Menards. But anyways, with the Moises app, you can download a song into the app, and then you can cut the guitar part out, and you play the guitar part along with the music. So what I do when I'm and playing Smoke on the Water, it's not as easy as it sounds or looks. It's not easy, man. It really isn't. So what I do is I leave all the guitar part on, and then I play along with that, and then I cut the guitar part down to about yeah, there you go, man. Check it out. You'll love it. If you're a guitar player, you'll absolutely love the Moises app. It's about $4 a month, for the basic. And hang on, I gotta let my dog in. Before I found the Moises app, I was getting bored with the guitar. I said, man, I don't have a good voice, and I'm just over here, like, it don't seem like I'm progressing any, I get the music, the chords or the tabs, I print it out, I put it in a little folder, like a little binder, and then I play the music, but there's nothing going along with it, there's no drums, there's no horns, there's it's just me playing. It just sounds shitty. And then I try singing, and I said, man, I suck when I sing. I don't sound good at all, I'm not a singer. I can't sing. I don't have a good singing voice. I got kicked out of music class when I was in grade school because they wanted me to sing, and I said, I don't have a good singing voice. I don't want to sing. And they said, it doesn't matter how good you sing, you need to sing. And I said, I'm not doing it. So they kicked me out of music class. That goes to show you, I know I don't sing good, all right? So anyways, yeah, man, if you're a guitar player, you will absolutely love the Moises app. I got it on my phone, and when I go somewhere, I mean, this is just like when I go somewhere, right? I have a travel guitar that fits into a backpack. It's really handy to have. I toss it in the back of the car. I take a little Bluetooth speaker with me. If we go out to the lake or out to the park or, just anywhere, man. I pull out that little speaker. I pull out my little travel guitar. I'm trying to show you what this app looks like. I'm trying to get to the... Okay, right here, if you can see, like... I'm going to show you this. Where you see that right there? right here at the top. Over here. Oh shit. I hit it. But that right there, that right there is the Moises app. And you just, man, I got 438 songs in there. Can I play all of them? No. Can I play most of them pretty good? Yeah. But it's fun, man. I put on shows at nursing homes like that. What it does is it plays the chords. You know, you don't have to worry about turning the page or anything like that. You could literally shut off everything if you want to and just use the chords and play like that. I mean, you do what you want to do, man. But you can slow the song down. You know, if you get a spot that you're having a hard time trying to learn it, you can slow the song down. I mean, you can slow it down like, I do that all the time, man. I slow it down, and then when I start getting it a little bit, I speed it up. And then you take it up to the normal speed. It's an excellent app, man. I definitely highly recommend it. So, yeah, yeah. It's kind of like playing on a jam track. And the other good thing about it, man, is it shows you what key the song's in, right? I mean, I do practice with jam tracks without knowing what key it's in, so I can try to find like the chords. I try to find the chords. I try to find like what key it's in, and then practice, you know, soloing with that song. But with the Moises app, you don't have to try to guess. I mean, all you gotta do is just click on it, and it tells you what key it's in. Yeah, it's great, man. You'll love it. It shows the chords, man. Yeah, I can't really show it to you right now because I'm gonna show it to you with no volume, okay? If I show it to you, then they're gonna hit me up for copyright. But check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. See? This is a Blue Sunday by J.J. Kell. It's got a lot of C's in it. Let's find another song. But yeah, you can take and shut off a lot. Some of them you can shut the volume off, and some of them you can't. So on the basic plan for like $4 a month, I didn't say it right. Okay, so the basic plan, you're kind of limited on what you can shut off and everything. If you pay the it's like $30 a month, I think, or $150 a year. It has more on it, right? The app has more. But I just do the basic. And I go to nursing homes, man, and I put on shows like this. Because like I told you, I don't sing. So, I wanted to show you like where that shows the key. Okay, see down here? Let's see, that's really hard to try to get that. Everything's backwards, man. Okay, this right here is the key. Right here. See, it shows you what key the song's in. You go on to YouTube and watch some videos. There's a ton of videos on. Hang on, man. I'm gonna get me some more juice, some more coffee. There's tons of videos on the Moises app. I mean, a lot of them, man. A lot. You know, like everything else nowadays. How do you import songs into the app? Okay, so you purchase the music through like Apple. Okay, like go to iTunes. Oh man, it's hard to do that, dude. Okay, you go to iTunes and then you find the music, right? You say like what you're looking for. Okay. You type up here what you're looking for. Okay, the song comes up. You purchase the song, right? Then you got the song. Then you take that song and you download it into the app. It's really easy to do. Once you get it figured out and once you do it a couple of times, it's super easy, man. And a song is like, some of them are $1, some of them are $1.30, but it's not very much, right? I usually do like 5 or 6 songs at a time. And sometimes I just do one song. But yeah, man, and it stays in your phone and it stays in your app. No, but what I do, man, is I listen to Spotify and then I find these songs, right? And I listen to them a few times and I think, all right, is that something I want to learn? Is that something I want to play? Yeah, okay, that sounds good, man. And I take a look and I see like who all redone the song, who was the original person that did it, you know, stuff like that. And then I say, yeah, I'll do that, man. And I got this from the American Pickers. I say, I'll pop on that one, man. And then I get that song and, man, I want the $1.30, right? You can't even do anything for $1.30. I mean, I don't know anything you could do for $1 anymore. But yeah, and you got that song forever, you know, $1.30, and then you put it in your app. In your app. That sounds like ass. Anyways, man, it's worth it. Believe me, it's so worth it, man. You get you 4 or 5 songs in there, and you start playing along with it. You can Bluetooth. So I have this app on my iPad, and I have it on my phone. And you Bluetooth it to a speaker. I Bluetooth it to my stereo, man. I got a pretty decent stereo. I Bluetooth it to my stereo, and I play along with it, man. I crank it up, and I jam out to it. It's real cool, man. You'll like it a lot. I promise you this. You will learn more off of this app than you've learned probably in the last year. And you'll learn more probably in a couple of months than you've learned in a year. I say, man, if you don't have something to play along with, if you're not playing with in a band, you know, with other music, it gets kind of boring, man. Just playing, you know what I mean, man. All right, hey, thanks for joining me, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to come on every day for about a half an hour. I really need to get some hours, man. I'm 2 years into this and I only have 600 watch hours. And you have to have 4,000 watch hours in order to get monetized. I'm not in a great big hurry because I'm on disability and I don't want my disability to get taken away from me. So, when I get to about 65, I'm going to be 64 this summer. When I get to 65, they can't take anything away from me, right? I mean, they literally can't. They can reduce my monthly payments, but they can't take it away from me. And the way I am right now, they can. If I start making money, so the bad thing is, man, if I have a month where I make a couple of thousand off of YouTube, and then they take my disability away, and then the month after that I don't make shit. I'm like they say, man, I'm up a shit creek with no paddles. So, anyways, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate you subscribing. And you guys in Denmark, yeah, man. I don't know. This guy's out of control. That's all I got to say. He's out of control. Someone needs to whack his ass, man. Oh, crap. They'll probably come get me, man, just because I said that. They'll probably shut my YouTube channel off. But hang in there, man. Most American people are way cool, right? We just have some people over here that aren't not cool at all. So, all right, go check out that app and have some fun, man. I will talk to you later. If you're around tomorrow, come and join me, man, and I'll show you some more stuff that I got. And we'll talk some more guitar stuff. What's your name, bud? I don't think that's your name, bro. What? What is your name? Cool, man. All right. All right, dude. That's cool. Morton. Right on, man. It's nice to meet you, Morton. My name is Robert, and I live in Kansas. Look that shit up, man. I grew up in Kansas. In my 20s, I went to Colorado, and I lived out there for about 30 years. And then I needed some more mellowness. Mellow. Oh well. Anyways, it's more mellow here. Colorado's very stressful, man. Colorado. I tell people, if you want to be stressed out and pissed off every day, move to Colorado, because that's how you'll feel. There's way too many people, and everything costs way too much money. All right, brother. I'm out of here, man. Thanks for everything. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Y'all take care. Check me out tomorrow, about maybe 11 o'clock. All right, y'all. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. UNC? What? Oh, okay. All right. I owe you $50. Why do I owe you $50? You tell me tomorrow why I owe you $50, all right? Man, I hope I don't owe you no money. Dang. I owe everybody money. Not really. Not really. All right, man. Check y'all later.